Are we live? Let's check. Yes, we are. Hello, everyone. So, today is a very special day. Today, I will not be the only one talking in this stream. There are guests with us, and let me introduce them to you guys. So, we have Samuel Hassan from Canada, and we have Ahmed from Abu Dhabi. Both of them are uh, fan of coding, and one is a mechanical engineer, whereas the other guy is trying to be a coder. So, do you guys want to introduce yourself, Sami, first? You? And what about you, Ahmed? Can you introduce yourself as well? All right, perfect. Thank you guys for joining in. And just a question for you guys: do you know what this app does? Do you have an idea what it do? Like, what is the purpose of this app? Yeah, exactly. Let me change my screen so you guys can see what's happening. Uh, yeah, so can you see my screen? The application? All right. So basically, it's an application where you have Quran and anything that you like to note down, like any ayah that you think is very special to you and you want to reflect on it on your own without like without having anything else with you, so you can just create a note over here. And to create a note is very easy now. I have changed a lot. Before there were like a lot of steps to do in this application, but now it's just basic 4 to 5 things that you need to do. So you can add a title over here, any title, like the most, for example, most merciful. And over here, and then you can, what you can do over here, you don't need to just click on this special anything over here. You can just do add, and automatically it opens up the list of ayahs or surahs. To search for the application, for to search for the ayah. Oh, okay. You mean to say like right now the ad does is what ad does is like it creates it opens up a model where you can find the surah and then you can add the ayah with it as well. Like for Fatiha, I can click on Alhamd and it will automatically connect it with this. Over here, you can see what the ayah is. But if you think like if I add another, like for example, B, if somebody types B, automatically the list of the search bar opens up and finds the word B wherever the B is written. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, yeah. I think that's a very good idea. I will write it down so that you guys can have an idea. But do you know what this application does now? Basically, it helps you create notes for yourself, And there's some small features as well, like let me show those features, because those features I think is very important to you as well. Like for example, this is an ayah that helps you a lot, like this inna Allah safa. So if this is the ayah that helps you out, you can just click on this mark as helpful, and over here you'll be able to see that when did it help you guys, like at this time, at this date. And if you want to add your own notes regarding this ayah, you can do that too. So it's like a very easy user friendly application that I'm trying to build over here, and it's the main focus that this application is about taking notes of the Quran of your own. Rather than reading someone else's, you can create your own notes by understanding the Quran better. Yeah. No, for that we have the search section. In the search section, you just write prayers, and all these ayahs, like for example, this take due care of all the prayers and the middle prayer, and stand before Allah in total devotion, right? And what you can do from over here, you can just press this plus sign, and then it will be added to your note taking section. So it is now added over here. If you want to, yeah, like if I do add Surah Baqarah and then click on this, there two of them are now connected with this notes. So basically the main purpose is that to not only have a basic setup of notes, but you can interlink multiple ayahs with each other, so that it's easier for you to understand the multiple ayahs. Because as you guys know that there are a lot of similar ayahs across the whole Quran. In the 30 separas, there's multiple places where the same ayah resides, or the meaning of the same ayah resides. There might be, the wording might be different, but it will have a similar meaning. So that is the reason why I made this linked setup, where people can connect multiple ayahs at one place for specific notes. All right. So yeah, go ahead. Yep. Now I have a question for you guys. How can I implement AI in this? Do you have any idea where we can implement the AI in this part, in this application? Is, like, what will be the best? Yeah. Yep. I was thinking, I was thinking in a way, like for example, what did you say, Emma? What? I was another. There was another idea that there was another idea that I was working on. Yeah. Sorry, Emma. Please go ahead. exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like I had a similar idea in the morning or 2 days ago. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 days ago, where I was thinking of using Siri for doing that all that stuff. So I wanted to what the plan or the user flow I want it to be was like, hey Siri, can you create a note in Islamic Companion where you link this number surah with this number ayah and add this description. That was the plan. Really? Okay. All right. I think what you guys are uh, telling me, it can be done, and I think it will be a very good feature. However, like this is my personal, you can say, I want this application to be free. But if I introduced AI in this, then then I need to put some kind of a payment plan in this because I won't be able to handle the cost of it. Right now, the way I'm creating this application is for users who want to use this application without any cost. That was the main plan. But if I introduce AI in it, then there will be a problem with this with the app. I think you are correct. Yeah. I think. Yep. All right. Okay. I think it's time. If we start moving ahead. I have taken note of it what you're saying, and I think we can do it, and I'll find a way to do it as well. So for now, let's move ahead and see where we are at the moment and what we are going to build, what we will be building today. I think it will be a shorter video than before. I won't be doing the major task that I was planning on to do because it's I added you guys in this live video as well. So let me show you what we are planning on doing today. So this is my note taking app. This is the whole timeline that we are building, the way we are building the application. So these are the three things that we are planning to do. The Urdu font that I'm seeing on mobile is not looking great, even though it's looking nicer in my application on desktop on my laptop. It's still not looking nice on my mobile. Then the fix the navigation of the setting page. This is something that is looking very different from our original page, so that is something that will be changing. And the last one is I should be able to create a widget so that we can go live with the application with it. So I'll share you what it means basically. So all right, so let me open up my application again and share you what we have to do today. All right, so over here you can see in my application at this moment that we have the settings page. If you look over here, the settings header is in the middle, whereas all the other ones are on the left, are left aligned. So this is one of the things that we need to do fix right now. Then the other thing that we need to do is this. Do you guys know that we have already added translation in this? So we have English, Urdu, and Turkish translation in our application. So now, yeah, so now you can see multiple languages. So right, if I click on English, you will be able to see English everywhere. Not yet, it will be. Right, check it out. So now it's in Urdu, and if you want to change it to Turkish, if any one of you knows Turkish, so I have built that for you then. No, it's still in English. I cannot add. It will be hard for anyone to write Urdu over here, so I've left it. I think so. I can test it out. Give me a second. Yeah, it's not allowing it, but I can set it up. I'll put it in the coming features in the coming feature list. Okay. So yeah, let me now start working on the application. You guys can talk about other stuff if you want to, and let's work. So, what do you want to make it through AI? Ahmed? You need the data to do it first. Okay. Okay, Ahmed, let me explain to you what MCPs are. Basically, you know Python, right? Have you created func- Have you created functions on Python? Okay, so assume this that those MCP server is like functions of Python, where somebody who wants to get a specific information can call a specific function to get that information. All right. So like any sources where the data resides, they can create a function for you that you call this function, and the information you will get will be your. It's kind of an API, but it's usually made for LLM level, so that people can basically the AI can automatically get that information. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's time for us to recap a bit, because a lot of people are joining in, and they like five or six have joined in. So let me just recap for a bit. So we have two guests in our live video, Sami and Ahmad. They both are very intrigued by AI, and they have been following in AI and vibe coding as well. They have been building their own application and learning about AI as well. So I have uh, brought them in this live video, so that we can have a discussion while I'll be making my own application as well. And if anyone, if you have any questions regarding AI or web development, vibe coding, do let us know. Thank you. Yeah, so you guys can continue. And okay, so what about you, Sami? Why do you wanna vibe code? Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you're also learning how to use YouTube as well for distribution, right? Perfect. I think this is a good combo. This way, at least you'll be showing what you're doing as well as like. Yep. Exactly. You are on the right track, brother. I am doing the same thing. All right, will do. We'll definitely be doing that. What about you, Ahmed? Are you coming? Are you starting your own channel as well? Good. Good to know. Good to know. This is. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. 100%. This is a very important topic that you have just pointed out. And when you're working with AI, you need to be careful, or anything, you need to be careful what you're showing. And I think it is an obligation on the person who's creating the stuff that the content that they are showing is correct, and they shouldn't be uh, spreading misinformation. Learn, learn underscore with underscore Ahmed. All right. I think this is gonna take some time for me to complete because there's some processing that is my laptop is doing. So I think we do not need to wait for this long, and we have been talking a lot for like at least 40 minutes now, probably. Yeah, exactly 40 minutes. Yeah, I think we should have one. Let's create a separate playlist of having a conversation about. We just pick a topic over the week and have one day in a week where we have just talk about stuff. I don't want to code and that discussions because the discussions were more interesting than the coding right now. So I was being lazy and was not concentrating on it while listening to you guys. So from next time, I think it would be better to have a separate live setup for this part. Yeah. So let's have a like. Yeah. So every week, let's have one day where we just talk about random stuff. Just choose one topic and we just talk about it. Let's focus in our technology side. It can be mechanical, software, AI, anything you guys want to be, but let's keep it to on the tech side. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah, all right.